And first up this week, we saw Kung Fu Panda, directed by Mark Osborne and John Stevenson, and it stars Jack Black as Po, a panda who has these grand ideas while he's sleeping about defeating the forces of evil single-handedly, and it has a lot of Jack Black in the character. And they decide they're going to pick the Dragon Master, and he would be happy enough just to be able to see it, and through a wacky turn of events, he is the one who's chosen to be the Dragon Master, and this upsets the other five, the five Furies, who are the other five who are in this dojo. And of course, him being a panda and never being in any type of kung fu, he has to go through a training. And I mean, it's not really an original story. It's been done a lot, but Jack Black and Dustin Hoffman, they really did a good job of the voice acting in it, and it really is kind of a funnier take on the whole story.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is a time. A well-worn plot. Mm-hmm. I mean, right down to the fact that Po works in his father's noodle shop, and I mean all of that. He's clumsy and obviously overweight to be a kung fu master. But yeah, I mean, it's in the way that the story is told is what makes it entertaining again. Mm-hmm. And Jack Black is consistently funny through the whole movie, and that's I mean, the movies will often be funny in spurts, especially kids movies. Yeah. But this one was consistently funny through the whole thing, and due largely to the voice acting. And there's a certain degree of patience to the other characters mm-hmm. that are putting up with Po. And it's a lot of times you get this outrageous character, and everybody else just doesn't seem to notice that he's outrageous. But in this, all of the other characters know he's outrageous, and they play off of it very well. Yeah, and Jack Black, he's one of those actors who, when there's a lot of him, as there was in some of the other one, Nacho Libre, things like that it becomes tiresome, his shtick. But this really didn't. I mean, he was consistently funny and consistently original. And yeah. Well, the sense of awe that he had. I mean, he's mm-hmm. obviously. I mean, he collects action figures of all these kung fu masters and everything, and he's very much. He never really takes the whole thing seriously. Yeah. Even when he's fighting the main villain, he really seems like he's just the same wide-eyed kid, and he happens to have learned some kung fu. Yeah. But yeah, it's a great family film, definitely appropriate for all ages. But one of those I think that crosses age boundaries, and everyone should enjoy it. So we should check that out. And we'll be right back.